Welcome, friends. Let's breathe together.
Welcome, friends.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
So if you would go on gallery view, if you're not already, so we see each other as we are arriving. And we greet each other, Jai Ram, strength and courage and presence to showing up with your full embodied presence. And we greet this in each other. Om, Hari Om, O Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri
opening to our connection with each other, feeling like we're holding hearts and hands and breath with each other. We join in this circle of practice together. And, we welcome each other to be present. Reaching across the oceans, across the towns, across the rivers, to take hands and hearts with each other. Jai Ram. I see Ram in you. Strength and courage and presence. Jai Jai Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Let's make that sound together, that beautiful Om sound together. Welcome, friends. So feeling our breath, feeling ourselves being present, completely present in this moment. Feeling ourselves gathered in a circle together, the strength of connection, of Sangha. Let's say the invocation together. Let's begin. We'll begin with English.
Toward the One, the perfection of love, harmony and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the Spirit of Guidance.
And let's go to Gulistan, if you would, unmute.
Единому, к совершенству любви, гармонии и красоты, единственно сущему, объединяясь со всеми просветленными душами, которые образуют воплощение Мастера, путеводный дух.
Let's go to Shafia. Would you share, please? Thank you.
K jedinému. Perfektnosť lásky, harmonie a krásy. Jediná bytosť, spojená so všetkými osvietenými dušami, ktoré tvoria stelesnenie Pána, ducha vedenia.
And we go to Finland by way of our friend Kareem.
Kohti yhtä, rakkauden, harmonian ja kauneuden täydellisyyttä. Ainoa olevaa, yhdistyen kaikkien valaistuneiden sielujen kanssa, jotka muodostavat mestarin ruumiillistuman, hengen ohjauksen.
Uh, let's go to our friend Deva in Mexico, if you would, please, to share in Spanish.
Hacia el uno, la perfección del amor, la armonía y la belleza. El ser único, unido a todas las almas iluminadas que forman el cuerpo del Maestro, el espíritu de guía.
And how about Melanie? Would you like to share in Italian?
Verso l'uno, la perfezione dell'amor, l'armonia e la bellezza, l'essere unico, uniti a tutte le anime illuminati che formano l'incarnazione del Maestro, lo spirito della guida.
Thank you. I think I have called on all the folks who have, I think we've represented our languages pretty well who are present. But if I missed you and you have something you'd like to share language-wise with the invocation, you're welcome. Okay. Let's say the Bismillah together.
Bismillah, Rahman, Rahim.
We look like the Three Musketeers. Here it is.
But we don't have muskets. We are the three breathe-a-tears. We have as our great resource our breath. We are laying down our muskets. Arms are for hugging. So we breathe together. We use our breath to tune to the reality of our unity, to our connection with all of life, with the whole planet, with every being, every species, every creature, every element of life. We are all unified in this one field of life. So we tune our breath to the earth. We breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. We invoke healing. Ya Shafi on the in-breath, Ya Kafi on the out-breath. Healing for the earth element of our nature, our bones, the skeletal system, the structure of our being, our ground. And our breath can tune us to the sacred waters of the planet, the rivers, the oceans, the lakes, the tears, the blood, all the fluids that carry nourishment, life, the waters of life. We invoke healing, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Ya Shafi in, Ya Kafi out. We tune to the fire element, breathing in through the mouth, out through the nose. The radiance of our heart transformation. You may hear noises in the background here. There are men installing solar panels on our roof here in Cambridge. It's a wonderful thing. The sun shining, radiating, the fire element, spreading warmth and love and light in through the mouth, out through the nose. Tuning our breath to the air element. We breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, refined breath. Tuning to our lightness of being, our uplift, our capacity to be raised up spiritually, lifted by our ideals. We can tune our breath to the ether element, the great inner silence, stillness. Breathing without motion through the nose, the mouth, and the whole body, but no movement, inwardly opening, invoking healing for our inner nature, our atmosphere, our essence of being. We can seal our practice with the prayer Nayaz. Let's travel with it. In Russia, Ilona and Latifa, пожалуйста.
Возлюбленный Господь, всемогущий Бог, лучами солнца, волнами воздуха, всепроникающий в пространстве жизнью, очисти и оживи нас. И мы молим, исцели наши тела, сердца и души.
Спасибо. Vera, en español, por favor.
Amado Dios Todopoderoso, a través de los rayos del sol, a través de las ondas del aire, a través de la vida que todo lo impregna en el espacio. Purifícanos, revivifícanos y te pedimos sanar nuestros cuerpos, corazones y alma.
And in English, Beloved Lord, Almighty God, through the rays of the sun, through the waves of the air, through the all-pervading life in space, purify and revivify us, and we pray, heal our body, heart, and soul. Amen.
So, a note that when Anayat Khan gave that prayer, he gave it in the plural, our bodies, hearts, and souls. And that's how it is written and passed on. I had this experience when I visited the Dargah of Murshid Sam. That was such a unified experience that I just got right through me the interconnectedness of all of us, and that is why I say body, heart, and soul. So please follow your own guidance and experience in this manner. So we thought we would work with the wazifas Ya Nur, Ya Jabbar. Ya Nur, Ya Jabbar. Ya Nur is the all-pervading light, the essence of the light that is that permeates all life and reveals itself through the darkness. And it is the transformative element for awakening. Is when we light up the darkness. Ya Jabbar is it has a root that comes from the healing of bones that are broken, and when they heal, the way they heal when they knit together is where the word Jabbar has a reference in the desert language. And if you've ever broken a bone, you know that where it knits together is stronger than, it knits together strong. And I thought I'd read from this little book, the Sufi Book of Life, about this. He calls it repair and restoration. This is our friend Sadi Neil Douglas Klotz. He says, when you are guided to this pathway, it is an opportunity to feel the restorative power of the One and to take action to heal what has been broken. And then, according to the 12th century Sufi Abdul Qadir Jilani, faced with trial, I first exhausted my own efforts, then those of my family, community, connections, and acquaintances. Only then did I try God. But the one being did not answer until I had exhausted all other means, and only when I had given up everything else. I was in the hands of the One, like a baby in the arms of its mother, like a polo ball before the mallet. At that point, deliverance arrived. Then I saw that Allah always acts through all circumstances of life. The actions of me, my family, friends, everything. I just didn't recognize it before, and so I thought I was doing it by myself. Now this person sees nothing but the work of the One. I have vanished from myself. That's from the wisdom of Abdul Qadir Jilani. And then Sadi goes on to say, perhaps something in your life, inner or outer, needs repair or restoration. Life is calling you now to take action and take yourself in hand. Instead of being afraid that you can't do it, allow yourself to feel the one being acting through you. This pathway of the heart asks for concentrated creative energy. Yeah. So, Ya Nur, Ya Jabbar. Ya Nur, the invocation of light. Ya Jabbar, the restorative knitting together of what has been broken with strength. Knits together strong. Yeah, Ya Jabbar, strong. So we'll say these together. And Ya Nur, Ya Jabbar, 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 Ya Nur, Ya Jabbar. One more. Ya Nur, Ya Jabbar. Putting the vibration of this invocation, of this sound on the breath. Breathing in light, Ya Nur. As you exhale, letting it permeate and radiate through you, Ya Jabbar. Amen. Amen.
So one realm that calls for healing and restoration is the realm of human relationships. The realm of our connections with each other. The many ways that the Dharma lives not in the individual psyche, but in the community experience of our interrelated nature, our interconnected nature. And so in this light, the real work in life is to realize the unity and to overcome the sense of division, the separateness, the way we make others different, and we have feelings about how they are different, and we argue and discuss and divide. And it's a whole approach to living, and it's a different approach than the unifying approach of the heart, which reaches to unite and to see the commonness in all life and all beings and all of us. Today's bowl of sake has a very powerful teaching. I'm going to ask Halimna,
Thank you for asking me that, Abraham.
Well, it was her idea. But
It's all right.
But we're one.
We are one. Okay. This is from Hazrat Khan. Puro Murshid Hazrat Khan. Discussion is for those who say, what I say is right and what you say is wrong. A sage never says such a thing, hence there is no discussion. So here's the commentary from Murshid Sam. Discussion is an activity of the discriminating mind. And I know there are some of you here who aren't fluent in English. Astaghfirullah. Discussion is an activity of the discriminating mind. It is the offspring of nafs. Not even the prophets discuss when they denounce or arraign. They may utter a diatribe, thank you, but they do not argue. There are but two courses to stand firm to the point of God, knowing that it is the point of God, or the point of view of God, or to reconcile so far as possible to the point of view of another without antagonizing the other. This last is the common action of the seer, especially in dealing with an individual, no matter how wicked. The former should only be used in a general way to move the masses of humanity in times of great peril. The fact is that you is always wrong. I-ness and myness and you-ness and yourness constitute the essence, if such it can be called, of what is wrong. It is the very nucleus of evil. But when one serves God, one strives to lead others towards God, which is best done in the spirit of love and harmony. To criticize or admonish another to prove that one is right is never the habit of the Sufi. Clearly we have to stand up for justice. and to protect what is precious. But how to do it without furthering the divisions and differences which divide us is the art. It's part of the cultivation of our humanity to don't react, respond. Let's do a little bit of the zikr. Yeah.
So one of the languages of unity is when we unite in the zikr, in the remembrance that there is one reality, and we give affirmation to that with our voice and our breath. So we'll do that a little.
So the first half of the zikr, La ilaha, is that clearing the heart, emptying ourselves of ourself, softening the grasp of our own nafs. And the second half of the zikr, Il Allahu, is the affirmation of the one reality that includes everything and excludes nothing.
And I invite you to really pour yourself into the practice. The words are powerful, but beyond the words is the intention. What do we bring with our intention? La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Affirming our unity. La ilaha illallah. 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 La ilaha La ilaha From this ground of fana, this inner emptiness, feel the unity in the breath. Amen.
There's a practice that we shared last week, I think it was, and that we'd like to repeat again. That is a beautiful practice. It's the invocation of Avalokiteshvara, Bodhisattva of compassion, also known in Tibetan as Chenrezig. And Avalokiteshvara is often depicted with 1,000 arms of compassion, which really means innumerable compassion for every circumstance that would ever arise. Compassion. So we invoke it, and we invoke it through the attunement of Thich Nhat Hanh, beautiful Buddhist teacher. Yeah. The words are, we're doing it in, I believe this is the Vietnamese pronunciation of the name. So we do it in the attunement that he gave to his people, to us. And so Shakti's going to write it in the chat, so you have it. And also she's going to put or might have already done the YouTube. It's a beautiful melody. It has a kind of a trick rhythm to it.
Just do it.
So there's the YouTube link to it if you want to see his community practicing it. Beautiful practice with video. And you should write it down because the chat does not live into the recordings of this.
Namo Valo
Amen.
So hot.
So hot.
Haiku.
So if you would go on gallery view again, and just kind of holding this breath of compassion. Just kind of being on the breath with each other. Receiving and sending compassion. Amen. Amen. So we're open to haikus, short poems,
Reminders of our unity.
Good morning, everyone. It's Guranam from West Palm Beach, Florida. And this morning inspired a couple, actually more, but I'll read a couple. Invoke divine light to heal what has been broken, stronger than before. Cultivate this art to protect what is precious without making wrong.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
I have one. It's Tarana in North Carolina.
Hi, Tarana.
Hi. A teacher fills you. A guru empties you. A teacher gives knowledge. A guru awakens the knower. One transmits information. The other transmits wonder without words. Your mind thirsts for certainty. Your heart yearns for breaking open. If the yearning is intense enough, the guru could be a cricket.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. You know, our collective body of wisdom is stellar. Thank you, Tarana. Thank you, Guru Nam.
I have a poem here.
Hi, I'm Rita.
From I Heard God Laughing, Hafiz.
And from Australia.
From Australia. Yeah. I am so glad. Start seeing everything as God, but keep it a secret. Become like a man who is awestruck and nourished, listening to a golden nightingale sing in a beautiful foreign language, while God invisibly nests upon its tongue. Hafiz, who can tell in this world that when a dog runs up to you, wagging its ecstatic tail, you lean down and whisper in its ear, "Beloved, I am so glad you are happy to see me. Beloved, I am so glad, so very glad you have come."
Thank you. Thank you. These sharings do not need to be in English. You are welcome to share in your native language if that, because like the birds, we listen and find the places we connect through the sound.
I have a haiku that I woke up with this morning.
Good morning.
Sunrise, Bismillah. Begin again this new day. See all with new eyes.
Thank you.
I have a request. Today would have been my mother's birthday. She was a Holocaust survivor, and I wonder if we could just say the Shema together. Is that all right?
It's totally fine. You lead us, and the rest of us will mute.
Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Hamid here on the very edge of Connecticut. I wanted to lift up very gently the experience I had recently. Like others, I'm part of the DHO circle here on Turtle Island and beyond, and we've been doing this. Accepted this invitation from some friends in Russia to do a daily healing.
Those friends are on this Zoom, by the way.
Alhamdulillah, I saw them. Enjoyed it. Nice to see them, sisters. And but so I want to stay on point here is, so I've been doing this daily, joining others, participating, but there was a few days there last week where I just was feeling burnt out, like I had to stop. And just coincidentally that day, or close to that, right here in Buffalo, New York, we had a tragedy. 10 people of color were murdered in the grocery store. And so what I wanted to say was that I saw a photograph of those 10 people amidst my burnout from this other thing, kind of wanting to be maybe a good Sufi. I don't know what that is, but I went. And so friends, I wanted to say was, I saw a photograph of these 10 elders who had been, and it was, I swear it was like they were the Christ. Mm-hmm. And the vision was that each one of them is fully the Christ, mm-hmm. If that makes any sense. I'm just really, truly blessed to be witnessing to their beauty, mm-hmm. These 10 souls that were Right. Where's that rascal mute button?
Thank you, Hamid. Yes. Yeah. Thank you for your open heart, sharing your open heart.
It's a little noisy here, but I just want to whisper. In our newsletter weekly, we are adding some of your poems. We're also adding artwork. And I want to invite you to send me anything that you're inspired to share with the community, and to take a look at the newsletter, because we're offering weekly inspiration.
This is Shakti
Thank you,
speaking.
Shakti.
Hi, Shakti. Shakti is our Zoom host and our wizard who helps us stay connected with each other. Thank you, Shakti. If you look at the chat, she has put in the different links, and including the link for the healing practice that's being done in Moscow or St. Petersburg in Russia and Ukraine. Thank you, Shakti. So the newsletter she's referring to is the Tuesday invitation that we send out every week. So we're including, if you shared a poem or a haiku, that please send it to us, to me or to Shakti, so that we can share it with give it back to us again. Thank you.
Give a shout out for June 4th. We're going to gather on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern for our somewhat monthly Samasanga event. Everyone's welcome.
1 o'clock Eastern time, so you have to do the math.
Wherever you are.
Yeah. Saturday, June 4th. Yeah. So let's dedicate, and let's see. Just looking to see who's here. How about let's go, Munira. I see you. Can you do the may all beings be well in Russian for us?
Да будут счастливы все, да будут все блаженны. Мир, мир, мир.
Spasiba. How about Deva? Are you still here?
Todos los seres estén bien. Que todos los seres sean felices. Paz, paz, paz.
Gracias.
May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. If you would like to unmute, you're very welcome to unmute. And softly, we'll all do it together. Be well, dear friends. Thank you for joining us. Our many friends from Mexico who are here, thank you for joining us, and from South America, further south, Latin America, all around the US, Australia. Yeah, thank you so much for being part of this circle. All over Russia.
Yes,